It's my first experience because, like, normally at the end of the season, I just jet off somewhere because normally players' sort of seasons happens and you go off, you have a bit of a holiday and then you're back pre-season. So it's nice to actually relax, sit back and actually, instead of watching on TV and seeing on TV, being here, enjoying the hats. There's some mad hats here, which is incredible dresses. People are dressed to the max. Somebody smiles, the sun is shining. It's my first experience. So yeah, it couldn't be any better actually. And where we are right now as well, great setting where the sort of the finish line is as well. So we're very pleased. So it's really nice. I've not won anything. It's a bit of fun, but you know, it's plenty of smiles. It's the main thing. No, I didn't, but he's got good taste because yellow is my favourite colour, so yeah, it must be the King's favourite as well. No, but it was incredible sort of setting, incredible sort of entrance, and I was really pleased that I was actually be part of it as well. It's very special, definitely. Well, to be honest, looking at the way the game went, these first games in tournament football are always sort of nervy. Players are quite nervous. There's only particularly a couple that probably stood out, Bellingham being one, and Gay as well, I feel like was fantastic. Trent, for me, you know, he's fantastic sort of pass of the ball. I'm still inclined to maybe put him in the fullback and maybe move Kyle Walker inside potentially at some point. Even looking at my team, I put Trent on the left back because I think at times his distribution can be exceptional and he can sort of have that extra play in midfield. Look, I feel like the longer and longer the competition goes, I feel like the less we'll see Trent in midfield, if I'm being really honest. I think Gallagher gives you a bit more energy, a bit more of actually trying to win the ball up high. Look, it's an experiment which, you know, they won, so but I didn't think it worked particularly well. But look, I wouldn't be against it again. I think it's with experience. It's not a centre midfield player. We've got to remember that. It's a fullback. We've got to remember that. And we're asking Trent to do a job which he's not known for doing, but he can do it. We're talking international level, which is a different standard. And for me, he's done a good job. But for me, I think the later England go in the competition, we'll probably have to try something else. Yeah. Look, I like Anthony Gordon. I've seen him up and personal. I like the fact he likes to go on the outside as well, not that sort of standard sort of inverted winger. I always feel like he likes to challenge sort of defenders, keep them guessing, and I feel like you're going to need something different. And I think that's why he's there. He's there to provide something different for that squad. So if I was going to change things, I'll probably put him in. I think there's a lot of debate about Phil Foden at this moment in time, you know, who's best to play in those positions. Obviously Bellingham, for me, is a standout player, which then you lose a lot of Foden sort of qualities. So I would probably like to see Anthony Gordon, if I'm being brutally honest, because for me, he's so exciting, he's fresh, and he's fearless. And I think that you need that at international level. I think it's really important how pre-season goes. I think it's always good to get in good habits at pre-season. Some players can go through the motions. I think the way Mikel sort of manages his team, this new sort of generation of players, they need to start well because the points, obviously it comes to the end of the season, that's where it matters of course, but start of the season when everyone's trying to find their feet, you need to find your feet pretty quickly if you want to win the league. You know, don't get me wrong, I've not won the league, but I know what it means to be at it first game of the season because you want to be better than everyone else, you want everyone to catch up with you. I feel like Arsenal will be ready. I think the pre-season games they have planned as well, it's getting them to the level where they need to be. Look, as well with the international Euros, there are going to be players coming in and going. They're going to have a short period of time off, which to some extent will probably benefit, really. I know it sounds funny, but players just want to play. Yes, they want to have a bit of time away, but they look forward to playing games. And when they don't have to do a pre-season, trust me, players will be pleased with that. It goes straight into the season. But look, Arsenal want to win the title. They've got to face everyone, and it's always pleasing to play the best team straight away. I always believe. I'd like to see it, but I feel like
she's 11-2.
As much as Pep Guardiola's there, I can't see it. That's the problem. I think he's so good at what he does. He knows when to get rid of players, to bring in a new sort of generation of players. He's a tough cookie to crack right now. He really is. I think they're going to push him again, but I think there's going to be other teams involved. So who knows? Like I said before, Pep Guardiola, as much as he's in charge of Man City, I still feel like they're going to win.